Sure.
All right, we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Tadlock.
Congratulations to Stanford and Coach Esker and his staff. Thought Brendan Beck was outstanding. He was ahead in the count the whole day. 110 pitches in, he's still pitching ahead in the count, still held his stuff. Had outstanding command of 2 breaking balls and a fastball. And in their lineup, up and down was tough today. And, I don't know, what happens. You go get Beck 4 runs in the first inning, and he just kind of showed you why he was the Pac-12 pitcher of the year to me. Kind of put a pitching clinic on. It was a little bit Greg Maddox-like. He was 0-1 the whole day.
All right, we'll open up the questions for Drew Baker. As a reminder, please use the raise your hand feature on your right side. We'll start with Carlos Silva.
Drew, from your perspective, down 0-1, I guess what was the message from you to maybe your teammates in terms of obviously it's a win-or-go-home situation now for y'all?
Yeah, I think Tadlock said it well in the locker room. It just gives us an opportunity for some adversity, and we've been through adversity all year. This team's been resilient throughout the entire year with everything that's happened. So I'm just excited to see the kind of energy we bring tomorrow, and we got to win. I mean, there's no other option. So we're going to bring a lot of energy tomorrow and try to do our best.
Go back to Carlos.
In terms of you yourself, I guess, how have you kind of worked through the last couple of games to where you're trying to find the pitch to hit and kind of get yourself back into rhythm, so to speak?
Yeah, rhythm's always a interesting thing when it comes to baseball. Sometimes you get out of it. Sometimes you're really on it all the time. Last few games I haven't been quite so on it, but I'm just going to keep trying to stick to the same approach I've had all year. Their pitcher was outstanding. He mixed it well. He hit his spots. So we're just going to try to battle through that and put some quality ABs together tomorrow.
Go to Keith Patrick.
Just to follow on that, what specifically were you seeing from Brendan Beck today? He was obviously very good.
Yeah, I mean, fastball command was there. He was going in and going out. He rarely left the slider and the breaking ball up and could throw it in any count he wanted. So it was just kind of tough. You couldn't really sit on pitches. It was just kind of trusting yourself. And when you put the pitches in good spots, they're just difficult to hit.
Go to Eric Kelly.
Drew, how much of a shock to the system was that first inning going down 4-0, and how hard is it to respond to something like that?
I mean, it's not ideal, but, I mean, we've been in that situation before. We've been through I don't know how many games where people have scored on the top of the first, and usually we're a team that comes right back, and we just didn't have that today.
Go to Ryan King.
Hey, Drew, kind of going off of what Eric said there a little bit, how do you guys avoid that kind of start as far as the defense, not just the pitcher, but you as a defense avoiding falling behind and just making sure you give the bats, kind of playing with that lead in the next game?
I thought Hampton did a good job staying in the zone in the first inning. I think their hitters just came out ready to hit, and then they put some good swings on the balls. I don't necessarily think it was a pitching or defense thing. They just came out ready to play.
All right, that appears to be all the questions for Drew. Drew, thank you, and we'll turn to questions for Coach Tadlock.
See you, Drew.
See you.
All right, we'll start with questions with Carlos Silva.
Coach, not the ideal situation in that first inning, but what were you trying to get your guys to kind of get in rhythm to kind of bounce back? Because obviously you got that one solo home run that notched it to 4-1, so it was still within reach early on for you.
So we're talking offense here. I mean, obviously you're trying to move on the right pitch and get a good pitch to hit. And again, I think, Brendan Beck was just really good. Again, he was just 0-1 the whole day and really mixed his pitches well. And, obviously the guys, the effort was there. as far as that goes, I mean, the guy's a Pac-12 Pitcher of the Year for a reason, and doesn't mean you can't hit him. But today he was better than us.
Go to Phil.
Tim, you guys started the season 0-3, had to come back from a couple injuries. Does the fact that you guys have overcome some adversity this year, do you think it makes you better prepared to bounce back from a game like that?
I guess we'll find out. I mean, that's baseball in a nutshell, what you just said. You're going to have adversity. It's a game you only have success 3 out of 10 times offensively, and it's a tough game, and you got to be tough to play it. And again, I mean, it's so yeah. I mean, I guess we'll find that answer out tomorrow.
Go to David Collier.
Coach, Drew mentioned it a little bit there, but what was the message in the locker room after this one?
Pretty simple. We just got to get ready to go tomorrow. I mean, other than that, I mean, what we said in there probably needs to stay in there, and it's pretty simple though. I mean, tomorrow's a day you got to come out and earn the right to win.
We have any other questions for Coach Tadlock? All right. Thanks,
Okay,
Coach.
thanks.
We'll have Stanford